Okay, hi everybody. We are back with another live stream looking at some classic public access shows. Hold a second, getting feedback. Stand by, everybody. Okay. Uh, okay, let's try this again. I am live. Can everyone see me right now? Last time this happened, William Brown was in the house, but William is nowhere here tonight, so I take full responsibility. If you can hear me right now, let me know in chat. Chris Bungo Studio says audio sounds good now. Perfect. Thank you, Chris. Thanks everybody for joining us here tonight. We're going to be looking at some classic public access shows from the 80s and 90s. Always a good time with all of you sharing these amazing clips, long forgotten clips. Already in the chat, we've got Rocco 2025 saying, I don't like the assumption that we don't have hot dates tonight. Rocco, it's still early. It's only 6 p.m. So hopefully we can get this done and then you can do your hot date. Dennis Devine says, this feels like an ideal weekend to watch vintage programming that's offbeat, unintentionally hilarious, and forgotten. Thank you for having the foresight and blank cassettes to record these. Absolutely, Dennis. I'm happy to share them with you. Michael Tomorrow is saying happy birthday. Thank you very much, Michael, for that. Amanda Lust is saying I canceled a date for this. Chris Bungo is watching from Hawaii. Awesome. Hope everything is nice out there in Hawaii, Chris. I'm sure it is. Skyscraper Television checking in. Paul Brueggemann checking in, saying, can't think of a better way to spend my Saturday night. Wow, that's high praise, Paul. Thank you. Let's see. Hi to Dr. David Banner. Hopefully, Dr. Banner, you won't get too worked up and transform into some kind of monster while we're doing this tonight. I think we've got everybody here. Cardboard Clown, hello to you. Hiram Jr. saying, did you ever meet Wink Martindale? Hiram, no. However, I did interview him once over the phone for TV Guide, and he was very quick to share his story about how his wife, his longtime wife, had dated Elvis Presley for a while. And I think he often told that story, actually. So rest in peace, Wink Martindale. Amanda Luss saying happy birthday to me as well. Thank you, Amanda. Joy Coquette is saying this is my hot date. All right. So Matthew Fuller is saying Rich is 64 like that Beatles song. That's not correct, Matthew, actually. So there. Okay, so let's get started. I thought we could start tonight with a show called My Craft Show. So Sunday mornings on public access were always fun for me. It would start early in the morning with Jessica's Talk Show, which was a show that this girl and her brother did from their apartment somewhere in Manhattan, and then I think that led into My Craft Show. So My Craft Show was hosted by a guy named Mark Heskin from North Dakota, and he had moved from North Dakota and was living in New York and started his own public access show, basically recording it on a home VCR equipment, home camcorder, and editing himself. Anyway, one week he posted a contest where you had to look at opening scenes from Brady Bunch episodes and then try to name the episodes based on the opening scene. So this was easy pickings. I was able to guess all the episodes and entered in the contest and won. So Frank and David wound up going on My Craft Show as the winners of the contest. And we're going to look at that now. So this is My Craft Show. Nope, that's not my craft show. This is my craft show.
Hi, I'm Mark Heskin. Welcome to my craft show. Recently on my show, we had a Brady Bunch contest. I aired the first 30 seconds or so from 6 different episodes of Brady Bunch. If you could identify each of those episodes based on that short little clip that I showed, you won. The response to my contest was really pretty good. I decided that the winners would get airtime right here on my show. And today, I'd first like to welcome winners Frank Hope and David Green.
Well, hello, Mark, and thanks for having us on my craft show. This is very exciting for me, Frank Hope, and my good friend David Green. David is trying a different look today. I think he's trying to fix his personality. He usually wears a tie, but I think now he thinks he's Don Johnson or something. Okay. I want to say a couple of things, Mark. I found a thing in the paper for a rhubarb recipe, which I want to give you for your mom, and it's all a story about how the stewed rhubarb is ugly, but it's really very good if you add all the sugar, right? And also a crafts project. I brought the suede kit, where you can make suede on all your different apparel, and it gives you all the patterns. Flowers and then you just paint on. It's this paint, and it looks like suede when you get done with it all. Okay, there's that, and of course I brought some also the Star Wars blueprints, which has all the blueprints for the Star Wars ships, and here's the tractor beam generator. And maybe someday I can figure out how to do that and build this on as my crafts project. Okay, David. David, you shouldn't sit there fuming if you didn't bring anything to show. What if I just came on the show and just didn't bring anything and just sat here looking like you, right? And but of course today we won the Brady contest, and I brought some Brady books. The Brady. This book is very good for all your fans, Mark, if they really like the Bradys, and also some very hard-to-find items, the Teen World magazine, and also the 16 magazine, which has lots of great photos. Here is Chris Knight. Look at that from the Bradys. Chris Knight, look at me. I'm a man. And also, one other thing is the Dear Maureen column, where you talk to Maureen and you write her, about problems you have, and she helps you. I wish this column were still around. It was very informative and educational. There's one part here about body odors, and she writes, we all know we should bathe or shower every day, right? If you think that this is a chore, you must be doing it the wrong way. A warm bath at the end of a long, tiring day is just the most soothing and relaxing thing in the whole world. So there, you learn to take baths maybe sometimes instead of a shower is a good idea. Right, David? And, okay, and, also, we've given this time because of the won the Brady Bunch contest, and we're supposed to do something, but I really just didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd show some of these things, and also want to show the Charlie McCarthy doll, and taking up ventriloquism. How are you, Charlie? Oh, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Okay. Oh, David, you broke that thing, I think. All right. Okay. I think you dislocated Charlie's jaw. All right. All right. Well, maybe he can be my new co-host sometime. He can be my friend when I come. Anyway, go.
By the way, if you're just joining us, we are watching a public access show that aired in New York back in the 90s called My Craft Show, hosted by Mark Heskin. And it was a show that he shot out of his apartment. And Frank and Dave were guests because I had successfully won a Brady Bunch contest that he put on. His show was called My Craft Show, and he started off doing crafts, but eventually, like many public access shows, it just kept developing and evolving into all sorts of things that he wanted to do on his show. Anyway, everyone who's checking in, hello to everybody. There was some important news that came in here. I saw in the chat Vic Martino of the comedy team of Book and Martino that you're probably familiar with from early Beyond Vaudeville episodes. I've been trying to get a reunion going of Book and Martino. They've been separated for more years than Martin and Lewis, I think, at this point. And Martino wrote in the chat, hey, Rich, I'm in the process of getting together with Ray Book again after all the many years gone by. And if Ray is willing, we'll have that Book and Martino reunion. So, wow, stay tuned for that. Fingers crossed that happens. Hi, everyone that has joined us. Sheriff Brackett, Greg A., and who else has joined in here? Internet Man, Ray's Wonder, Tony DiPasquale, who's saying happy birthday. Thank you, Tony, for that. And let's see, also Big Richie, hello to you. Okay, let's go back to watching My Craft Show, where again, Frank has won the Brady Bunch contest on My Craft Show.
Going back to the Brady's, I have a very special tape that we'd like to show, and if the control room is ready, maybe we can show the tape now.
I remember there wasn't the last show with Ken Berry, and they had the three kids. They brought in new kids.
They were going to make like another Brady Bunch out of the Brady Bunch.
Right. and then, meanwhile,
Except they were going to use all ethnic kids.
Oh, but the Brady Bunch kept going on though. You did a special. You did a show with Sid and Marty Krofft.
Yeah, we did it was a Brady Bunch variety special.
And in that one, your dad changed. He wasn't an architect. He became a TV guy or something.
Did he?
That in what show? The Brady Bunch Hour? The Brady Bunch
Variety Hour.
And then the cartoon.
We had the Brady Bunch cartoon show.
And then
we had comic books. Mm-hmm. We did the Brady Brides. Mm-hmm. It's been a fairly substantial part of my career.
And there's and there's a lot more to come. And it's good that and you see, and he has fun with it too, and that's good. We like that, Barry. And
you have to, or life would really be, a drag.
Okay, but this is
you got to roll with the punches.
And you keep going now, but now.
Wait a minute, stop that tape. Stop that tape right now. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disqualify you from my contest.
Oh, no.
I had no idea you were a close and personal friend of one of the Bradys.
No.
How do we know you just didn't call up Greg Brady and have him help you with the answers to the contest? That's not fair to my other contestants. I thought I'd seen you two weirdos someplace before. You have your own show on public access too, don't you? I've seen it. Don't deny it. It's on Monday nights at 6 o'clock on Channel 17. And Friday nights at 9:30 on Channel 17. Boy, I would think they would get enough airtime on their own show without using unsavory tactics just to get on mine. Get out. Get out. You've wasted enough of our time.
Oh, I don't
You
think...
cheaters.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay. Maybe we better go.
Go call Greg Brady. Be on his show. Maybe he'll have a show sometime.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks, Mark, for having
Cheaters?
us. All right. Come on, David. David. All right. Come on. We don't need a My Craft Show. We'll go on Beyond Vaudeville, and that's all. That's the way it has to be. Come on, David. Come on. All right. I wish the elevator would get here. Wait, what was with that guy? He always seems so nice on his show. Oh, boy. Oh, no, the puppet, no. Okay. All right. Where's the elevator? Okay.
start to screen these contest winners a bit more carefully. I should have known those two goons could never come up with the correct answers all by themselves. I can just see it now. Hello? Greg Brady? This is Frank Hope. What happened on that episode that began with you pushing a shopping cart in the parking lot while wearing your black and white striped shirt? Give me a break. That's not fair. I'm just sorry you had to witness this whole ugly scene. You've probably never seen me be that assertive before. I even surprised myself. But I can be aggressive when I need to be.
So that was my craft show, and with a special guest appearance by Frank and David. So if you're just joining us, we are watching classic public access TV shows from the 80s and 90s. As always, if you are willing and able, please contribute to the Super Chat. All of that goes toward digitizing all these tapes. There are a lot of tapes, and just have to get around to digitizing them, which is a kind of a long process because you're doing it all in real time. Anyway, that was Frank and David. And speaking of Franks, last week we were watching clips from Stairway to Stardom, and a lot of you seem to enjoy it. So I thought I'd show a couple more clips from Stairway to Stardom. There is a vast archive of material from Stairway to Stardom with Frank Masi, which was a talent show. And it had singers and dancers and comedians, and we're going to look at some of those. So Big Richie is reminding in chat, don't forget to like. Yes, I always forget to say that, Big Richie. So thank you for that reminder. This Richie thanks you, Richie, for that reminder. Okay, so Stairway to Stardom was hosted by the late Frank Masi. And let's just start off taking a look at Frank doing one of his many musical numbers that he did himself on the show in between the guests appearing on the show.
What do you get when you fall in love? A girl with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. I never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a girl? Get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, she'll never phone you. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there, and I'm glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. That's why I'm here to remind you, what do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies and pains and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you give your heart? You get it all broken up and battered. That's what you get, a heart that's shattered. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you need a girl? You get enough tears to fill an ocean. That's what you get for your devotion. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in again. Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of those chains, the chains that bind you, that's right. I'm here to remind you, what do you get when you fall in love? You only get flags, pains, and sorrows. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. I'll never, never fall in love again.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome to Stairway to Stardom. I'm your host, Frank Masi, and stick to that dial, because we have a fine show for you today.
Stick to that dial. So that's Frank Masi. We're watching classic public access clips from the 80s and 90s. Frank hosted his own show, Stairway to Stardom. And it was, I'm looking at some of the comments. Matthew Fuller says, this is the real Lizard King. And let's see, we have Charlie checking in. Charlie is in the chat saying, just discovered Beyond Vaudeville a few weeks ago, and what a treat that is. Well, Charlie, welcome. Glad that you've discovered the shows, and what we're watching tonight are some of the shows that provided some inspiration for Beyond Vaudeville. There were many inspirations, but certainly the public access shows that were on at that time inspired a lot of what you ended up seeing. And Matthew Fuller is also saying he thinks he's Richard Dawson from Family Feud. Yes, Matthew, he did have a habit of kissing a lot of the talent after their performances. Okay, so let's take a look now at another performance from Stairway to Stardom, and that would be the vocal group, Reason to Live. And here they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reason to Live.
Hey girl, what's up? I like to get you on the floor so I can funk with you, you know? Baby, you don't have to be shy. Just follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
You come out here on the floor. Always think that you're in the know, but baby, all that cold and fancy clothes only means you're putting on the show. Yeah.
Well, hold it, girl. Take off that fancy wear. Just let your thoughts lay the air. Come on, girl. Let's get down. Baby, let's do it to that funky, funky sound.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Yeah, wow. How great are those guys? And is there anybody that is here watching tonight that if they were performing somewhere nearby, like come on, tell me you wouldn't want to watch a whole show with those guys doing their thing. If you're just joining, we are watching classic public access shows from the 80s and 90s. If you're new to Beyond Vaudeville, you should check out our Etsy shop where you can get stuff like this t-shirt and other stuff. And we also have the Super Chat open. If you want to contribute to the Super Chat, that goes toward the digitizing of all this stuff that is coming off VHS tapes that I recorded for years in New York. We're watching clips from Stairway to Stardom, a classic public access show from New York City. And let's take a look at another one of the many stars that appeared on Stairway to Stardom.
The cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out, cutting that satin door. Baby, shall we go out skipping, careful amigo? You all flip and speak so loud in that satin door. She's nobody's fool, so I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switch a Rooney, telephone numbers. Well, you know, doing my robbers with Uno and that is Marsando. She is nobody's fool, so I'm playing it cool as can be. I will give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switch a Rooney, telephone numbers. Well, you know, doing my robbers with Uno and that Marsando. Nevada, my satin door,
Oh, fine, Myron. Fine.
Yeah, Myron Lockett. Thank you for Chris Bungo for contributing to Super Chat. Chris says, I'll get things rolling. Thanks as always for bringing these to us. Absolutely, Chris. I'm happy to. It's fun to share this stuff with you. I just imagine in the 80s, 90s, I'm recording this stuff off TV and loving it. But to think that fast forward decades later, to be able to share it with others that seem to enjoy it as much. So I'm happy that you're all in here. And Chris, thank you for that. Also, thanks to another Chris Henderson, for sending a super sticker in the Super Chat. So thank you, Chris. So anyway, that was, we were just watching Myron Lockett. And I think he was so special. We should look at another number by Myron Lockett. How about it? Here we go from Stairway to Stardom. Another
Guest
number.
for today, Myron Lockett. How you doing, Myron?
All right.
Here you are.
What you gonna sing?
I'm take the A train.
Oh, good.
You must take the A train to go to Sugar Hill way up in Harlem. If you miss the A train, you will find you missed the quickest way to Harlem. Hurry, get on now, it's coming. Just listen to those rails a throbbing. All aboard, get on the A train. Soon You will be on Sugar Hill in Harlem.
Well, all right.
Thank you, Myron.
Myron
We'll be back a
Lockett.
little later.
Yeah, Myron. And let's see. Greg A is saying, wow, the Duke would be proud. Yes, Duke Ellington, I'm sure, would have loved to have heard that version of Take the A Train. And Amanda Luss says it's Eddie Murphy and Sammy Davis Jr. in one person. Yeah, so Greg A says beboppin' and scattin'. Michael Tomorrow is saying, have I considered doing a documentary on public access or write a book? Michael, there is a public access documentary in the works, and I've contributed to that. It has some pretty big backers behind it, and hopefully that will be out at some point. I'm hoping in the year ahead. So that should be exciting when that comes through. And Internet Man says that sounds wicked cool. I think so too, Internet Man. It's about time that there be a public access documentary. There have been rumblings about them in over the years, but this one is pretty serious and moving forward. So yeah, good news. Thank you to everyone who has contributed to Super Chat. So far, Chris Bungo Studios, Chris Henderson, and Jose Montano. Thank you all. And Jose, thank you for all your support for all of these streams that we do. It's great to have people like you that come back and enjoy these and give that support. Okay, let's take a look at, I think we're going to do 2 more clips from Stairway to Stardom. This was a monologuist, and I don't have the full monologue here. I know I have it somewhere, but the tape that I found, a lot of these shows would repeat on public access, and so I'd have like multiple recordings of some of them. But this is sort of the key ending of this particular monologue by Precious Taft. So here we go. Precious Taft doing a monologue on Stairway to Stardom.
And when he was cinnamon when I hugged him. And he was always equal parts you and me. That's why I loved him and wanted him. Because he was the love of the hutch embodied. And now the thought of that child curdles me. And oh Lord, I only thank the benevolent God for being wiser than me. Because if a son existed now, I swear, I'd bash his brains against the goddamn radiator.
That was beautiful.
Wow, bet you didn't see that ending coming. Okay, one more clip from Stairway to Stardom. Here again, Frank Masi, the host of Stairway to Stardom, with his wife Tilly, doing a closing number where they just round up everybody from that particular episode and do a closing number. So here we go, Frank Masi.
Come out here and sing it with me.
Come on out.
Come on. This is a democratic show. Come on, everybody. Come on, Bobby.
Michael, Bobby, come on. Bobby, you stand right here, baby.
Right here. Okay.
Right in front of me here.
Everybody, ready? Come on, everybody. Anybody want to come out here? Come on. You know what? You know the song? He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got you and me, brother, in his hand. He's got you and me, sister, in his hand. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hand. Yeah.
Hey, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Well, I guess that's about it for this time. So until next time, God bless you and love everybody.
And don't forget, say a little prayer for somebody.
Right.
They need it.
There.
That was something that he would always say at the close of the shows, and love everybody. There were 2 theme songs to Stairway to Stardom, and he's going to sing now as the closing one of those theme songs that often started off the show.
There's a long way to go on the stairway to stardom, and you'll fight for each step that you take, 'cause that's the price you pay. And never look back down the stairway to stardom. You can't ever allow anything to stand in your way. Never think of the cause. Never think what you've lost along the way. On the stairway to stardom.
And there you go, Stairway to Stardom. Let's see what questions are coming in here. Is Hal Green related to David? No, Richie. We talked a bit about Hal Green, the drummer, last week. And David Green actually has an E at the end of his Green name. And much like my ancestors, when they came over from Ireland, in Ireland, they were named Brown with an E, and then they took the E off at Ellis Island. I guess somehow that was too complicated, having an extra letter on the end of a name. Let's see. Matthew Fuller is saying Frank looks like that actor from Greaser's Palace. Michael Tomorrow is asking what happened to Tilly. Is she still alive? Michael, it's a good question. I'm not sure. I think she might have passed. I thought I had heard that, but I'm not positive about that. Big Richie is asking, probably asked this numerous times before, but how did you get the show on air? Richie, I mean, anybody could put a show on public access. You just kind of had to have the willingness to kind of, drop off the tapes and arrange for studio time. And it just took a bit of effort. And for us, it was kind of a natural outgrowth of live shows that we had been doing. And so we kind of started as a live space shows and then turned into the TV show. Okay, so I think now we had looked a couple of weeks ago at a Beyond Vaudeville appearance on another public access show, G Street Live. And the Beyond Vaudeville gang made a second appearance on G Street Live, and I thought I'd show that tonight. The difference this time, the first time it was just Frank and David, but this time Joey the Monkey was on board. So again, G Street Live was named after Grand Street in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, where these guys grew up together. And they had a show where they would just sit in a line in the studio and take live calls without any kind of screener. So basically, people would say anything, and it would just go out directly onto the system. There was no censorship like you would have on broadcast interviews. Anyway, let's go now to G Street Live with guests Beyond Vaudeville.
Oh, yeah? Here we go. Don't speak. Why is it carrying? I'm not speaking.
What's the speak, AB?
Welcome to the G Street Live show. We're on every Tuesday from 10 to 11 Manhattan Cable and from 10 to 10:30 on Paragon. And we have special guests here tonight from Beyond Vaudeville. We have Frank, and we have Dave, and we have Joey the Monkey on the end over there. And anybody else got announcements? I got a few announcements.
No, go ahead.
All right, I want to say hello to Edwin, Tito, and Nicholas, Jonathan Gruber, and of course Bucky Feldman.
Jonathan Gruber?
Jonathan Gruber.
Seen him lately?
Yeah, this is today.
Oh, really?
And
Maybe, you left something out.
Oh yeah, the puppets.
Oh, the puppets.
Well, they'll be coming out, so.
All right, Frank wants to make it an announcement first, please.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ivan. Just want to let our fans know, Beyond Vaudeville fans and G Street fans too, that there's going to be a live Beyond Vaudeville show on May 11th at Caroline's, the comedy club. And I just want to say, I'm sorry I didn't get to see Hallie tonight. He's not. Where's Hallie?
No, that's the second time
in a row.
To come on when you're on. You've been on twice. Hallie missed both shows. You get the hint, Frank?
I think maybe it was David's.
What?
Maybe it was David's.
Oh, it might have been Dave. Yeah.
Want to take a call?
With Dave's deodorant.
Oh wait, one more thing.
One more thing. Let AB talk.
Go ahead.
Fuck AB.
Lipsky called after the show. Lipsky last week. Lipsky was very upset because he's the originator of the Camel's Cock line. He wants everybody to know that he made up the Camel's Cock, and he's upset.
I didn't know it was about that, AB. Okay.
Hello. Guys, what's up?
How you doing?
What is with that guy? This guy right here.
Just don't get him mad. We don't need no eggs tonight. Don't start with him.
Can he talk?
Okay?
Can he talk?
I got no life insurance.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, here comes the start.
Joey, why don't you sit down now?
Is that Rocco?
Yeah, matter of fact.
Cone doesn't have the whole no-hitter anymore.
We know.
All right, fine.
All right, look at this. Yep.
Hi, guys. Hi, Ivan. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi, this is Harriet. Remember,
Yeah, I remember you, Harriet. What's doing?
So, you said you wanted to come in.
No, what, AB? You should sit over here. Wait 1 second, Harriet.
Joey, you want to sit here?
Yeah, let him sit. Yeah. All right.
Joey, sit there. Joey can
Yeah, what's that,
You
Harriet?
said you wanted to make arrangements to come to our school and stuff?
I don't hear you. I can't hear.
You said you wanted to make arrangements to come to visit Humanities and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we've been doing a play, West Side Story, and maybe you can come, it's May 15th. Maybe you can bring G Street along.
We'll all come to the play.
Yeah, it's great.
What day of the week is that?
It's going to be May 15th and May 16th.
Joey the Monkey wants to come too.
Friday and Saturday.
Okay, that's fine.
Can the monkey come? What?
Can the monkey come?
Everyone can come.
The monkey.
Yes.
Okay.
And I gotta say hello to Eric B, to Otto, to Jet, and Nathaniel, and everyone in Humanities. But, hi, Robert.
Hi, Harriet.
Hi. Those guys were on once before, right?
Yep. Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, 'cause what is with that guy on the right, though? What is with him?
Well, why don't you say something to him?
Hello? He's kind of weird. Oh, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Harriet.
Hello.
Yeah.
Ivan, it's Nat.
What's doing, Nat?
Hey.
What's up?
I don't know. You're not going to come to our school.
What?
You've been rejected to our school.
Well, what can I do?
I know.
Out of better places? Much better places than that.
Yeah, Deganda, right?
Yeah.
He really looks like Rocco, you know. I mean,
Yeah, he does look like Rocco a little bit.
He does. I mean,
Yeah.
and what is the meaning as the new guest on the show? It's just.
Well, they have one of the best shows on cable TV, Beyond Vaudeville. I'm glad you walked in, Sharon, a little late. Better late than never, you know?
Okay.
I wish you never showed up.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, take care, Nat.
By the way, if you just joined us, we are watching a classic public access TV call-in show from the 90s called G Street Live, based on these guys who grew up together on Grand Street in the Lower East Side. Kind of a motley Bowery Boys type group. He's off the camera, but the other guy is AB. And then this guy in the light blue shirt was Ivan. One next to him is Mark, and then Robert. and there was often another guy too, Hallie, that would be there. It was usually the five of them, and they all appeared on an episode of Beyond Vaudeville, actually on the Christmas special, singing as part of a public access choir we had doing the 12 Days of Christmas. And one of them made some joke about, like, you know, a bunch of Jewish guys from the Lower East Side are on the show to sing the 12 Days of Christmas. Anyway, you know, it was a no holds barred kind of show. Anybody could call in and say anything. Yeah, so we're taking a look at this. I want to thank everyone who has participated so far in the Super Chat. Chris Bungo Studios, Chris Henderson, and Jose Montano. Thank you all for contributing, and that goes toward digitizing of these classic public access clips that you are watching that are from my vast VHS collection. Okay, here we go. We're going back to watching some more G Street Live.
Yellow.
Hey.
Hey.
The guy next to Rob with the tie?
Yeah.
Are you retarded?
Frank?
What? Oh, what?
Let's see if you're retarded.
Oh,
you look like a dipshit.
Oh.
No, we'll hang up on that.
None of that.
That's not nice. Yeah. Don't make the monkey angry.
You tell him, Joey.
Baba Booey.
Okay. Yep.
Ivan, can I urinate into your glasses?
What? Never mind. You don't want to something with the glass. I don't know. Urinate.
Hello.
All right. Yep. I don't know this one. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I want you guys to tell me what sound this is. That's the sound of me spanking you, Rob.
That's the sound of you counting to 10.
Hello, guys. This is Rocco.
Who's this?
Guys, this is Rocco.
Rocco, you think you look like Dave?
Well, maybe a little bit, but I don't think I'm as nuts as him. I just got to say hello to a couple people. Hello to Jean-Pierre, and guess what? I'm the star.
This for Jamie.
That a play that Harry's talking about. I'm Tony in that play. So if anybody wants to come see me,
sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Later.
All right, but what? Yeah.
Hello. The guy with the
Yeah. What about him?
Hit the mute button.
Yep.
Guys, does Gerard Depardieu over there think he's funny or what? Kick that faggot.
English. We want clothes for people that speak English.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a mask you're wearing? The guy with the monkey? Or you really look like that?
Is that a mask?
I think you really look like that. And I think the guy, I think they put a bowl.
By the way, I can remember this. I just took out a bottle of Robitussin because I had a really bad cold at the time, and I remember this particular cold because I had a sore throat, and I used to be able to do like this high pitched voice, and after this particular cold, I lost that range. I could never do that again. So I was actually, you know, taking out the cough medicine because it was time to take that. So that's why I have cough syrup there. This wasn't like a bit. I really, you know, was using it to help with this cough I had. Anyway, let's go back watching G Street Live.
Over his head and cut his hair.
Wait a minute. Wait. What's going on over here with Frank?
No, wait, I have two. The guy on the right.
Oh, you got a
The guy
cough?
on the right, yeah.
You got a cough.
Oh, Dave.
What is he, retarded, that one?
No, that's not good.
I want to come on your show.
All right, don't put any on me. I know what you're looking for here.
I want to come on your show.
What?
I want to come on your
So
show.
come to the studio next week.
All right.
Okay?
Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
Go.
Hello? You guys are fat shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, your guests on the show today are just incredibly good looking. Especially the guy in the way, right?
Yeah, what about him?
I mean, his tie is just outstanding.
Frank, you okay?
I'm sorry, I'm okay.
He's got shit flying out of his ass.
Can he talk?
No. Dave, do you want to say something? Whoa. Whoa. Monkey went flying. Wow.
Flying like that was like the Wizard of Oz.
Flying
Monkey's float.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Calm down, Dave. Say a word.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Georgia and Rosemary.
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
Hello?
Yeah.
Georgia and Rosemary, I want you. I want you.
Good. So does everybody.
Hello.
Yeah.
Jones.
I again with this cough syrup, people are saying in the chat like, "Oh, that must have been planned." It really was not planned. There was no way that I wanted that really sticky cough syrup going over not only all over me but all over Robert next to me. Unfortunately, you can see him like looking at his hand now. He wasn't happy about it. This cough syrup was all over. I remember it just sticking to like the clothes that I had on and all that. Anyway, if you're just joining, we are watching classic public access TV shows from the 80s and 90s. I want to thank everyone for participating in the super chat. Chris Bungo Studios, Chris Henderson, Jose Montano, and Joy Coquette, who has just joined us. And Joy is saying, happy birthday to me. Thanks for sharing my special day with all of you. I'm happy to do that, Joy. It's fun it's always fun to gather with all of you and share these clips. So even if it's on a birthday, I'm happy to do it. And thank you, Joy, for joining us frequently here and participating in the super chat. Let's go back and watch some more G Street Live public access from the 1990s.
Hello, this is John. I'd just like to say hello to Frank. I think you're very attractive. Hello, Frank.
Hello?
I think you're very attractive. I watch your show a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
It's too bad you can't call... Excuse me? I like your tie.
Oh, thank you.
It's so flashy. I like the colors.
We get on in Bellevue.
Excuse me? Bellevue. Oh, he's lovely.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Love the show.
What the fuck's with this?
Like to say hello to my friend Joe.
I'm wearing a purple shirt. It's fucking brown.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'd like to say hello to my friend Joe, and here's to you sucking my fucking cock.
Yeah, jerk off.
Yo, how do you feel about Howard Stern?
We like him.
Very good.
Thanks.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Real good call. I got some announcements from.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
All right. From Sharon out there, please send a special hi to your #1 fan at MTV, Lay. Also hi to Kelly, Mark, Matt, and Jane from MTV News. Hi to Jim Levitt, New York's best tax preparer. Hi to Mick Mick and Pothead from Channel 16's Bowl Show on Friday mornings at 1 a.m. from Laura. And a big hi to Kathy Michelsick from Late Night with David Letterman.
Is that it?
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Avery, you have a music report for tonight? Yeah.
So again, guess this tune, Avy. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Took you long enough.
That's only because it's his favorite group.
Hello?
Yeah, is Avy there?
No, Jamie's not here.
No, I mean Avy.
Avy?
I love you.
You don't want to speak to him, Avy? Yeah, hello.
Hi, you guys are like really crazy.
Right?
I really think you're crazy.
Thank you.
Are you guys really crazy?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
All right.
All right?
Hey.
Hey, yo, Ivan.
Yeah.
Knicks, they're losing.
What score?
75-71.
Really?
Yeah, they're going down.
All right.
I gotta say a couple hellos. I gotta say hi to Lipskis,
Yeah.
to Daniela Rich. Where's Hal?
He'll be here next week.
Who the fuck is them? Like, comics guy. Where are they from?
They're from one of the best shows on cable, Beyond Vaudeville. I'm surprised you haven't seen them.
Nah, go. Let me see. Go right.
What
go right
time
past.
are you on, Frank?
Sunday nights at 9:30 p.m.
And what else?
And Mondays at 6.
Oh yeah, and Daniela. She's a good sword fighter.
Okay,
She
great.
can suck a mean dick.
Good. Yeah.
Ivan.
Yeah.
Do you still live with your mother?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, guys?
And by the way, this is kind of like the original trolling, right? I mean, it's like these guys did have, a really thick skin. They were putting themselves out there every week and just letting the calls come. And some calls were supportive, but as you can hear, a lot of them were just saying really mean things to these guys. And they would just kind of, let it roll off and just keep moving on. Anyway, we are watching G Street Live. I want to thank Skyscraper Television, not only for joining us frequently here, but also just contributing now to the Super Chat. And wishing me a happy birthday in all in one. So thank you, Skyscraper, for your ongoing support of all this insanity. And let's go back to G Street Live.
You're beautiful, you know that, right?
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, I'd like to know if the clown is Mayor Dinkins in disguise.
How did you know?
Question.
Thank you.
You thought it was fun?
Hello? Okay, wait 1 second. I gotta say something that, I don't know. That, Karen, you did not call Brooks, and he's very upset. Okay, also, Milagros, I hope I pronounced that name right. She calls me every day. She loves Hallie. I don't know why, but she loves Hallie. Okay? Milagros.
What is she related? Milagros.
Milagros. Okay?
All right.
Frank, what do you think of Milagros?
That's the movie, right, with the beans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and also, Frank, have you noticed the last couple of weeks, Lance hasn't called the show?
No.
He hasn't called us at all for 3 or 4 weeks now.
And those of us who've been watching your show for a long time miss Lance, really.
Yeah, why don't you tell him to call?
Lance,
Just for you, Frank.
Lance, you should call. And, can I just show one thing?
Of course you could, yeah.
It got some cough syrup on it, but I just wanted to show the Vanilla Ice doll. And he sold mine.
What is it? This shit went out to Jamie.
Does it do anything?
No, but this one does. This is the Home Alone doll. That's the Kevin, and he screams.
See? Yeah.
Like that.
Wild.
Okay.
Beautiful.
High-tech toys.
Are you going to have either one on your show in the near future, Frank?
No, this is a G Street exclusive.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Al Meyer, ALMEYR, and I would like to say hi to an intimate friend of mine. His name is David Westcott.
Okay.
Hold on. Living color.
Yep.
Yeah, how you doing, Ivan?
Stone.
Mark, what's happening, fellas? Frank, I watch your show every week. I enjoy it. I almost enjoy it as much as G Street Live. They're still the best. I just have a problem with David, man. I love your show. You're very knowledgeable. You have great guests. I love it a lot. I'm not really into vaudeville, but you got great guests, nice little knickknacks like the Vanilla Ice doll stuff you don't see much. But David, I hate.
Okay,
pushing people around on the show. I wish I was a guest one time so I could punch him in that big old long ugly face of his.
You can say that. I can't say that to him. So.
Oh.
Anyway, Frank, I think you're cool. And the fellas at D Street.
Say a word or two. Don't let him.
Our live show. It's going to be at Caroline's Comedy Club on May 11th.
You leave David at home, I'll come check.
Say that again, May 11th?
Oh, May 11th.
Fellas from G Street, I watch your show every week. I usually call and talk shit about you guys. This week, I'm going to let you slide. Howie's not there, so... Oh, Avy. Is Avy still around?
I'm here.
Avy, did you check out the Concert for Life? On MTV and Fox?
A little bit.
Did you see any of the acts? What'd you like?
What?
They had some unusual acts, like act roles with Elton John and shit. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, hey, you guys take it easy. I'll see you next time. And David, fuck off, you piece of shit.
Greg A., I hope you covered your ears for that. Greg A. was saying in chat that there are too many bad words being used here. So, Greg, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this was like a slice of New York. It's hard not to hear this kind of talk just any given day in New York City. And typically you wouldn't see this kind of thing on TV, but public access, was not monitored. So it's not, the FCC wasn't, monitoring what was being said, making sure that community standards were being met. And I don't know, maybe an argument could be made that community standards in New York City would be okay with, what was being said on this show. Anyway, I'm sorry, Greg, if you find any of this offensive. But it's just, you can always watch our Beyond Vaudeville shows and Oddville shows and not hear this kind of language. So again, my apologies if you're offended by this. Paul Brueggemann, I want to thank you for the super chat and the wish for a happy birthday. Really appreciate it, Paul, and your continued support coming back in here and watching these with us. Remy Winter said that they had a show something like G Street in Austin. Yeah, Remy, I have one show, I think, on tape from Austin with a It was like a mother-daughter who hosted. Oh, and I think I have another one about this other woman who was a big Neil Diamond fan and was kind of out there. So I always got the sense that Austin had some interesting stuff on public access, but those are the only two shows that I think I have tapes of somewhere. So if there are others in Austin that we should be trying to find, or if they're on YouTube, let me know. Sheriff Brackett says, loves a good Milagro Beanfield War reference. Yes. Interesting you caught that, Sheriff. Let's see. Skyscraper Television is saying we need a Suge Knight doll. It might exist for all we know, Skyscraper. Let's see. What else do we have? Lee T also wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, Lee T. And let's go back and watch some more of G Street Live.
Hello.
Hey, Avy.
Yeah.
You know, you seriously look like that monkey, you ugly motherfucker.
Okay.
See?
Hello, this is Hyman. I just like to talk to the guy all the way to the right.
David,
You talked to him, but I don't know if you got a response.
What's your name? What's his name?
David.
David, how's it going? David, I'd like to ask you a question. Are you gay? Oh, I saw a little smoke there. I like it. Okay, I just like to say hello. Hello to Harriet. Thank you very much, boy.
That pup has been there longer than anybody else.
Hello?
The guy with the tie and the glasses. Is he a fucking cocksucker?
Oh, that's
Hello, Frank? Yeah, how old are you?
Frank, they want to know how old
me.
you
Oh,
are.
I'm sorry. How old am I? I'm 30.
Well, why don't you act your age, you fucking child?
I love you, David. I think you're great.
Who?
David.
David.
David, I like you. I think your act is great, and I like what you do with your mouth. It's really funny. I like your hair, too. I love your hair. I like those puppets, also. I want
He
one.
would thank you, but I guess he doesn't.
I'm sure he's thanking me through his mind.
Oh,
okay.
definitely.
Nice little lady.
Definitely.
He talks to dolphins, too.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. What's up? A.B.?
Yeah.
Put the camera on A.B.
Why?
Hi, A.B. It's
Hi, how are
Sandra.
Okay.
Remember me?
Yeah.
How you
I
doing?
couldn't find you up front.
Where were you?
I left there. I left in the middle of the first song by Big Audio Dynamite. I thought they were horrible.
You telling me?
You told me you stayed for the whole show, eh?
No, not the whole show.
You told me
I
before
didn't
you
stay
stayed
for the whole show.
Yo, what's the next show you're
Wait,
going
did he tell
to?
you? That's what he told me.
They suck, right?
Oh.
What's the next show you're going to? The next show.
My next show?
Yeah.
Genesis, Giant Stadium.
Oh, God.
You want to go with Amy? He's opening up for that.
Oh,
Amy, did
God.
Austin show up with the ticket? Did you take that kid that day?
Sorry I didn't get to talk to you much. Sorry I didn't get to talk to you much.
All right, give me a call later.
Okay, wait. I want to say hello to Victor. I want to say what's up to Matt. And that's it. Bye.
Also, I hope Mark gets well. He got into a very big accident. He's out of work for a few months, but fully paid. Mark G. Okay? Okay?
Hello, Avy. How's it going, buddy?
Okay.
Hey, Avy, I think you should be the, take over the whole damn show.
Why?
You and your mother on the right and that damn monkey. I didn't mean to offend the monkey.
That's it.
So,
Put it on.
bring it on, brother.
What?
You guys are a bunch of fucking homos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Ivan. I just think you're so great. I want to suck your balls.
That's one call I want to hear. That's the best call all night.
Dick, I think your belly, it makes me shatter into pieces.
Great.
I like that guy with the mouth.
Yeah, he's great.
It makes my dick tingle.
Yeah.
Of course, you know I'm gay.
Of
Oh,
course.
I'd like to say hi to my best friend. I just called him. Yes. Give me a blowjob next time you see me, please. Oh, and the Mets suck. I love you, Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan, you're a fat piece of shit.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's tough love.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Lash. I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is wrong with that
What
the hell's wrong with your voice?
Hello.
Yeah.
All the way to the right. The guy's fucked up.
Yeah, Dave.
What the fuck is your problem? Got a name? Hello.
Which one, Monkey?
This one right here. What's his name?
David.
Paul Berkman, you're the best. Joe's the best. This guy looks like my fucking cum stains.
Yeah, calm down.
Hey, yeah.
Calm down.
Love your show. Think you're great. Like to say hello to my friend Owen Espeo who's watching. Hey, love ya. Let's get together. This is Bill. Bye.
If you're just tuning in, we are watching G Street Live, which was one of the many no-holds-barred call-in shows from Public Access TV back in the 90s. I want to thank everyone who has been participating in the Super Chat. Amanda Lust, thank you. By the way, if you missed our last Public Access TV watch party, check it out because Amanda makes a surprise appearance. Amanda does an incredible impression of David Green, and so we don't really get a much of a David Green impression on her appearance on the watch party, but you will get to see Amanda. I spoke with her briefly. Thank you, Amanda, for participating in the Super Chat. Thank you, Jose Montano, contributing once again to the Super Chat. Much appreciated. Sheriff Brackett, thank you for your contribution. And Dennis Devine is asking, what became of these G Street guys? So, Dennis, when I found that I had the tape of these guys, for many years, I wasn't digitizing this stuff, and the tapes would just kind of, follow me around in boxes, and eventually, I started digitizing, and I got one of these G Street Live episodes digitized and posted it somewhere, maybe on Facebook and or on YouTube, and heard from some of the G Street guys. So I was hoping to kind of reunite all of them, but I don't think they're all as interested in reliving this time. That was the sense I got. They were kind of split. Some of them were, some of them weren't. I don't know if they were still all really tight and in touch with each other. I think one of the guys ended up moving out to Long Island. They were all young here, and this was, just some time after growing up together on Grand Street. So I think, life probably just had them kind of going in different ways. But who knows? Maybe there's an opportunity to bring them back together, and we could have them talk about these days. So let's go back and watch some more of G Street Live.
Good, great. Yeah.
I still don't understand it. Sucks dumb.
Right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, love your show. Finally got through. What do blondes say after they're finished having sex?
I know this one.
So do I forgot it. You
Yeah,
forgot
why?
a joke?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah?
Wow. What?
Are all you guys really on the same team? I got one more. Salesman, young guy, hard-working guy, first day at work. Works in a vibrator store. Manager's leaving for an hour and a half, says to him, look, prices are on the vibrators, you'll be fine, I'm out of here. In walks the guy, says, how much is the big black dildo in the window? He says, $50. Then he says, how about that white one over there? And the guy goes, 35. And then he says, hey, is that a plaid dildo in the corner? And the kid says, yeah, one of a kind. He's like, gee, I never saw a plaid dildo before, I'll take that. Wraps it up, sells it to him for $100. Manager comes back in, says, how was your first day? Kid said, great, I just sold your thermos for $100. Have an enjoyable evening, guys.
You too. Did you?
Hi guys, it's Svea.
Hey, how are you?
What's up?
Nothing much. You see what's going on?
I have a little.
Got his cast off.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have a little quote for some guys out there. I'd just like to say it. If you love something, set it free. If it doesn't come back, hunt it down and kill it. And I am prepared to do so. They know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, Ivan, you did it. Ivan,
Yeah.
you did it.
What?
You did it.
You did it.
What do you do?
You
got a new pair of sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Okay, yeah. Are those letters from Uptown?
Hello.
Hey, is Davey there?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Do you have a sister named Mona?
Yeah.
Does she moan for the boner?
Stupid. Very stupid.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, go over to the fucking monkey guy, all the way on the other side. All the way over, all the way over,
Now,
all the way
now.
over.
All
All
right,
the way
hold
over.
on. Okay, goodbye. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
You guys wanna go gay bashing with me?
Not quite.
Again, you know, keep it on hold.
Get rid of that guy. Okay.
What do we do? We're gonna read some letters?
This is downtown.
Yeah, throw it
Read them
away.
all. David, you want to read a letter?
Oh, so you want to put up the address,
Thanks.
Sharon? Thank you.
I like this one.
Hey,
Lynn,
please, stop
Lynn.
reading. What's the story?
Dear G Street Live, I happen to know for a fact that A.B. and Ivan are lovers. There is no denying this.
Why would you possibly read that? Why would you possibly read this letter?
What, you upset you?
Jesus.
Read the fucking letter.
You read it.
Want to sit with Dave? What? Want to sit with Dave? Yeah, me and Dave.
There's another one, Ivan.
Yeah, read it, A.B. Go ahead. I'm good.
No, don't read that one. I'll rip that one up too. What's about me?
Let's go 2 for 2.
Yeah. All right, we'll take some calls, A.B., all right?
Listen, Gordon, I'm not reading your letter on the
Hey,
air.
what's up to all you guys? What are those characters on the other side? Who are they?
Beyond Vaudeville.
Huh?
Beyond Vaudeville.
Focus them.
Okay,
The other one.
Yo, I like to slap my dick in your face, motherfucker.
Okay, we're gonna read one more
Back to
letter.
the letters again.
Dear G Street Live, I understand that Abe and Ivan are lovers. This is true. A truism is the most obvious to anyone viewing the show. We all need love, so don't hide, boys. Cuckoo from Betty and her lover Barbara. Ivan and Abe.
Yeah, why would you... What, you gotta be one of the stupidest. Are you happy now?
Ivan, why does it bother you?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, stop picking on A.B. He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. You don't know him.
Hey, is that the first nigga you ever had in the show there?
Okay. Yep.
Hello, Ivan.
Yeah.
I can't help myself. I love you so much. Your masculine belly, it horrifies me. Every time I watch the show, I just wish I could be with you. Is there some way I can reach you so I can just sleep with you?
Yeah. Why don't you call the office after the show?
What's the number? Please give it to
put
me.
it
I
back up.
really love you, Ivan.
Yeah,
Can you read that whole thing, please?
I'm sorry, Ivan, but I don't know how to read.
Oh, okay.
Can you
You're
say it
perfect,
to me?
Ivan.
Perfect.
That's G Street Live, care of Metro Access, 110 East 23rd Street, New York, 10010.
You don't gotta talk. Stand up.
For more information.
Oh, thank you, Ivan. That's okay, but I
For
just
more
want to go upstairs
information,
with
the
you right
number is
now. I love you dearly.
212-673-2234. Shut up!
Earl,
Try to
use your
talk.
toaster.
Oh, Ivan.
Yeah.
I'm a great fan of yours.
What?
I'm your best fan.
All right.
I just think you're so great.
I'm so happy. Yeah.
Hello?
I don't know, whoever that was, that's the same person that keeps trying to call you guys, like, forever, and they keep making up voices and shit. Well, I happen to love guys with bellies. I think every guy should have a belly, or else they're not a real man. Yes, you do have a belly. I know it's hiding in there somewhere. Woo! I think all of you are great. I love you all. And that's it. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Is the clown Pat Robertson in disguise?
It's a good
No, it's
point.
Jim Baker.
Frank, do you want to answer that question?
Well, who was the clown? Did it mean David or no?
No, the clown.
Joey?
Yeah. Where are the puppets?
He's a monkey.
Oh, there they are.
He's one of the puppets.
Hello?
I love Howard Stern.
So?
Who does? Watch his fucking show. Everybody does.
Hey, how you guys doing? So, Kid Vicious here. Just want to say, met your makeup girl, Ariel, this weekend at bar. Very nice person and represented your show very well.
Good.
You know? That's it.
That's
All
it.
right.
Okay. Yep.
Suck me dry.
Yeah.
Hey, can you put the camera on David?
On David. David.
Yeah,
Pay
Dave,
attention, Brian.
you must be making some serious cash to sit there every single week and take all that crap and to act like a little baby because you are an adult. You do know that, don't you?
Oh, someone's lying.
Look, you're an adult. Why you keep acting like a little fucking baby? Grow the fuck up, man.
Bugs Bunny.
Grow up.
Frustrate the hell out of you.
Hello?
Bugs Bunny, yeah.
I want to wish Luch tomorrow good luck in the vice presidential
for Dalton School race, and the Rangers are going to win the cup.
Okay. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah,
Ivan.
Yep.
79-79 overtime.
Okay, who hit the last shot?
Ewing hit a it was 77-79. Ewing hit a hook, and then there was Isaiah at the 3, and they were guarding like triple coverage, and no one came to Isaiah. He hit the hook right over the fucking backboard.
Oh, so Detroit missed the shot at the buzzer.
Yeah, it's going right now to
All right,
overtime.
call me back with the final, okay?
I tried to. Hey, those clowns are fucking morons.
Oh, he's all right.
They look like a fucking
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I've never seen this show before. What's up with the guy on the right? What's his problem?
People don't know. Doctors don't know.
Frank, Dave's not going to say anything. Why don't you
Is he
explain?
play acting this, or is this like
He
for
once
real?
got a
or-
pipe shoved in his mouth, and ever since then.
And the guy like that's next to him with
Frank?
the glasses?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You
David
look
just,
so upset.
Well, David just has a nasty disposition, but...
Well, why should you worry about that? Let him be.
Well, because he sort of represents me, too. When we go out and if we go on this show, then he should try to act right, too, because it's a bad reflection on,
Well,
on
maybe
me.
he'll sort that
Why
out.
don't you put him on your lap, Frank?
And if, well, no, I don't think he'd go
No?
for that.
Oh, okay.
I tell you one thing, these two guys are fun at parties.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Hallie?
Bye, Paragon. Is
Hello?
Paragon back here?
Hello?
Abe, do you want
Where's
to Abe, do you want to say goodbye to Paragon, please?
Oh, fuck Paragon.
Okay, go, Abe.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, where's Hallie?
He's not on tonight. He'll be on next week.
Oh, who are those idiots on the side?
No,
on the right.
no,
Wait.
We want to say goodbye to our Paragon viewers. Tune in next
first of
week,
all-
Paragon?
10 o'clock.
Paragon. Yeah.
Yo, you gotta read Gordon's letter.
What?
Read Gordon's letter on the air.
No, we're not going to read Gordon's letter.
Well,
That
Gordon.
wasn't nice.
No.
Hello?
Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
So,
How you doing?
Frank,
Yeah, hello.
I like your show. Great show.
Well, thank you.
Beyond
You like
Vaudeville.
pastry, too, right?
Absolutely.
And
Let me ask you a question. How do you get the guests to appear on your show? You just tell them who you are?
Oh, yeah, no, it's like my mother always said, if you're nice to people, they'll be nice back to you. So if you...
Explain David, then.
Well, I'm the one that makes the calls. David does. We
Oh,
don't...
David's not mean to anybody. He doesn't say a fucking thing.
That's
All right.
true.
Well, he doesn't bother anybody.
Do your guests ever watch your show before?
He's getting up.
You tell him, Robin.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right. Now.
Hello.
Hey, hello?
Yeah.
I'm just calling to ask what is the show all about? I just turned up and I was checking out all these idiots that keep calling you guys.
It's too long to explain. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
New York is fucked up.
They could have us on TV.
No kidding.
If you're just joining, we are watching G Street Live, which was a classic public access call-in show from the 1990s. No holds barred. Anybody could call in. There was no screening at all that was done. I wanted to ask in the chat, who was it? Chris Johnson, I guess maybe had done a little research about Tilly. Earlier, we were watching Stairway to Stardom with Frank Masi and his wife, Tilly. And Chris, you indicate that, well, you just wrote she is still living. I'm guessing you're referring to Tilly. If you have any more information about her and if you know whatever you discovered as you were doing your research on this stream, please share it with us in the chat. Ben Wilkinson, I want to thank you for participating in the super chat. Ben is saying happy birthday to me. It is my birthday today. So thank you, Ben, for that. And you're saying this is a blast. Well, it's a blast for me as well to have this time with all of you and to share these fun clips. Everyone who's participated tonight so far in the super chat, thank you. That's Chris Bungo Studios, Chris Henderson, Jose Montano, Joy Coquette, Skyscraper Television, Paul Brueggemann, Amanda Lust, Jose Montano, Sheriff Brackett, and again, Ben Wilkinson. Thank you all. Okay, let's go back and watch some more of G Street Live.
Jonathan Gruber.
Jonathan Gruber.
Oh, wait a
7:30 from the Meadowlands.
And just guys, just a general question. I really like the show, but what's with the
Sorry, I think I lost the place. Let me just find it.
Special Olympic candidates in the corner?
What do you mean? So Detroit missed the shot at the buzzer.
Yeah, it's going right now to
All right,
overtime.
call me back with the final, okay?
I tried to. Hey, those clowns are fucking morons.
Oh, he's all right.
They look like a fucking
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I've never seen this show before. What's up with the guy on the right?
Doesn't bother anybody.
The guest hasn't watched your show before.
He's getting up.
You tell him, Robin.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right.
Bye.
Yellow.
Hey, hello?
Yeah.
I'm just calling to ask what is the show all about? I just turned up and I was checking out all these idiots that keep calling you guys.
It's too long to explain. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
New York is fucked up.
They can have us on TV.
No kidding.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Big Al from Riverdale. I'd like to say hello to Veronica, Andrew, and all my friends at Riverdale.
Reggie and Moose.
Oh, yeah, and hey, put the camera on Ivan.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, what's up with the Rangers? How do you think they're
I
gonna
think they're
do?
gonna win the whole thing.
When's the next game?
Tomorrow night, 7:30 from the Meadowlands.
And just guys, just a general question. I really like the show, but what's with the Special Olympic candidates in the corner?
What do you mean? What's wrong with Who you mean, Amy?
No, the retards on the right.
Oh, you mean Amy? Oh, okay.
Look at the guy. He's such a homo.
Come on, stop cursing, please.
No.
Yeah.
Yo, Amy, do you and the monkey practice bestiality? You or your camel cock can't move his tight ass.
Don't take away Lipsky's.
Hello, it's Al. AB, I'd like to come all over your face and in your mouth and everywhere on your body.
Okay, Vera.
This guy's coming all over AB's face right now. What do you
Hello?
have to say?
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
I love David.
Oh, you hear that, David? Why don't you say hello to the nice lady?
Yeah, let me see him. Hi, David.
David, at least wave.
Do something.
Say hello, David.
No, I watch you guys all the time. You have a different show besides this one, besides G Street Live, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
David's getting excited. We're turning him on.
They watch this show a lot. Yeah.
Oh.
This is David getting sexually excited.
You have anything else to say?
No, nothing.
Okay, goodbye then. Hello?
Yeah, I'd like to know when Sphere's gonna be back on.
In a few weeks.
All right. Oh, that guy on the right's a real asshole.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, do you remember me? My name is Shuby. I called for my convention.
By the way, I just want to say I saw in chat that William Brown has joined us, mentioning that the Chiron in Jim Claddock's Metro Access Studios had 4 fonts: Helvetica Bold, Windsor Bold, Handle Gothic Light, and the small Helvetica Medium. Only William Brown would have that kind of expertise. If you're familiar with Beyond Vaudeville guest William Brown, you know you can trust his information on that. William, I just sent you an invite if you want to join us here in the live chat on camera. So if you get that and click on it, we'll bring you in. Let's go back and watch some more of G Street Live.
Store last time.
Yeah.
No, that's.
Well, I was just calling to say that I'm calling you naked right now because I love your show.
Right.
You know why? It's because of Ivan.
Yeah, I know.
Ivan, I just like to see your testicles once, please.
Yeah, well.
I like to see how much spam there is in it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it looks so you're so fat.
So fat.
Okay, let me just get something straight, okay? Don't hang up on me, okay?
Leave it on?
Okay, don't.
Glenn!
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Try again for another 20 minutes.
Hello. Hello. Yes, good evening, gentlemen. Another example of broadcast excellence. The guy on the right is...
Ooh, nasty
He must
stuff.
have had beans.
Smell it here.
Through the phone.
Yeah.
The number for this week is 811.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Which one of you is related to Gilbert Gottfried?
That's a good question.
I think it's
Why?
the guy in the brown. Is that correct?
Frank?
Frank, are you related to Gilbert Gottfried?
No, not that I know of. Maybe,
God, you sure look like him.
maybe Joey the Monkey.
Yeah, that could be it. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello? Yeah, this is Biff from Riverdale.
Yep.
I got a joke for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there are these 2 gay guys, okay? And they're fucking each other up the ass for the whole morning, okay? And it goes on throughout the whole afternoon, okay? And at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, one gay guy says, I'm getting tired, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom, and he's in there for a while, and the other gay guy wonders, where the hell is he? So He finally goes in there and he finds cum plastered all over the ceiling and all over the walls and all over the place. And he goes, "Come on, man, what'd you do? Start without me?" And he goes, "No, it's just that I farted. Ha!"
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
What do you people do on this show?
They hang up on you.
Hang up on you.
Suck me dry.
And you.
Oh, he called
Frank.
me water.
Yeah.
Frank, this for you.
Oh, hello?
How'd you get Sue Simmons to come on your show?
Oh, it's just like I was saying before. If you're nice to people, they'll come on. And she was very nice and came on the show and talked about how her hair is like a helmet because she puts too much spray in it.
Yeah?
You saw that?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
I loved it.
And Frank, I'll ask you, how'd you get Tiny Tim on?
Tiny's a good friend of ours, and he told us he's going to be at our live show. So come May 11th to
And what
Caroline's.
about Audrey Landis?
And Audrey Landers, well, she was nice too.
Yeah.
And we got her on because we didn't tell her too much about the show before she came on.
She knew about the show, she probably wouldn't have came on.
I don't know.
David.
What was more?
David. Can I see David?
David, yeah.
Yeah. David, man, you're great. I love your hair. Is that shit real? Is it a wig?
Oh.
All right, man. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Yo, I just want to say this show's fucking crazy, but I like it, and Harry, you can't run for shit, man. Bye.
Okay.
Yep.
Yo, hey guys, this is Big Al again. I'm sorry, I saw I got a little wild at the end, right? Okay, let me put the camera on AB, please.
Why?
What's up? You know when Eric Clapton's playing?
May 8th, right?
Where?
Something like that.
He's asking you.
I'm not sure because I don't have
This is
tickets.
not like a quiz, AB.
Yo, can I say hello to?
I think it's Bern Arena.
Let me say hello to a couple people.
Sure, go ahead.
Let me say hello to Biff. Let me say hello to Andrew. And guys, and one thing, I got a joke. I got a blonde joke, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid, but a stupid friend of mine told it to me this morning. Right? What's a blonde turned upside down?
What?
Brunette with bad breath.
Yeah.
Hello, Mark. Are you fucking Lynn Bennett?
Lynn Bennett.
Hey,
Lynn,
fuck up
how do you
the
get
ass,
on the
Mark. You
show?
fucker up.
Lynn!
Are you?
Number
811, I know.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, hi, I finally got through. All I have to say is that the guy that called earlier about Rosemary and Georgia being all hot and...
English.
Avy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Avy.
Yeah.
Did you see George Carlin?
Yes, I did.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Was it great?
It was okay.
I thought I saw it on HBO. I thought it was gonna be better.
Yeah, it was
Did you
okay.
see AB on TV there?
No, I didn't see him.
No, I stayed away from the camera. He got too
Okay,
serious
guys,
and
one more
caused
question.
the homeless.
Who are you with the Ranger fans? Who you guys like hockey? Which one of you?
What?
Which guys like hockey?
I like hockey.
You like hockey?
Yeah.
The Rangers gonna win?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
They'll get past the first round. They won't make it past.
You don't think they'll beat
Joey,
Washington?
Frank.
What?
Think they'll beat Washington?
No.
How long? 7, 6?
I don't want to upset these guys too
5
much,
or
but
6.
there's no
5 or 6? I hope you're wrong. Well, anyway, great show, and I'll try again later.
Okay, take care.
AB, you going to say anything about Bruce Springsteen
Hello?
doing his live thing?
Well, he's doing a concert in the park, but that's all everybody
He's
knows.
gonna be on Saturday Night
He's going
Live.
to be on Saturday Night
Oh,
Live.
really?
Yeah.
You don't know these
I
things?
don't know anything.
That was in
I
today's
know
post.
nothing. That's why I'm over here today.
Eddie,
I don't
AB,
know.
gotta do your Maybe that homework. was in today's They love post. to burn you, AB.
I didn't get the post.
Hello. Yeah.
Yo, Frank,
Oh, hello?
what's up?
Oh, not much.
Guess what, man? I got an idea for you.
Okay.
Suck my dick.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's just that I farted.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Frank.
Yeah. Oh, you're not going to say something mean, are you?
Nah, I watch your show every week.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I like the boxing show with the girls.
That was the best That's what I ever saw.
Yeah, you repeated it a couple times, right?
Oh, we repeat everything lots of times.
Well, you should have more girls on, you fucking dick.
My turkey hurts. My tuck hurts.
Wait a minute.
What hurts?
My tuck.
Is this Milagros?
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
See this? See that? What are you giving birth? Sounds like a sheep. What the hell?
I like to take little boys in the back of the library.
Hello.
Well, my name is Robbie Charney, and I think Frank's a great guy. I mean, I agree totally that Vanilla Ice is a great guy.
Oh, yeah. He's
And
You like Kevin, too, from the movie Home Alone?
oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say was I think Dave. I mean, his mouth is like totally great for giving head.
Who near me? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. See the guy with the monkey mask?
Yeah.
He's living proof that blacks fuck buffaloes.
I can't believe that.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi. I have a question for Dave. Is it true that you're a CPA? And if so, I'd like you to do my taxes. Where can I reach you?
Why don't you tell him, David? That might help your business.
And which yeshiva did you go to while you're at it?
See, you're getting something. You're getting some business from this show.
Hello?
Yay!
Hi, yo, those are really cool puppets. What kind of puppets are they? Like Gund? Oh, I was wondering, can I shove them up my ass and twirl them around for a little while?
Whatever you like.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can I say hi to some people?
Yeah.
Peace OB and FA. Peace RC crew.
Okay.
Later.
Okay.
Amy, why don't you read the other letter?
I got one more letter.
Same thing, Amy?
No,
What do you
it's
mean?
a nice
Oh,
letter.
okay. It's a good one?
It's a good one.
Yeah, read it then.
To the G Street hombres. Lately, when people write in, they seem to be inclined to tell you who their favorite caller and panelist is. I've been a fan of your shows ever since I began watching last fall, and my favorite caller is that whiny kid who calls himself Gordon. I'll bet that isn't his real name. He's funny because he puts on that fake voice and usually gets something insightful to add to the show every week. He used to do trivia questions about ingredients from stuff you buy at the drugstore. And my favorite panelist by far is Mark, next to Ivan, because he doesn't open his mouth and make a damn fool of himself. He sits quietly and assesses the situation before blurting out stuff he'll regret. Plus, he knows the answer to every riddle in town, until tonight. Ask him, does he know this? How did Magic Johnson get AIDS?
He was driving to Chicago and he blew a piston. It's an old joke.
Yeah. Keep up your
You
good
know what
job.
Magic likes in his coffee? Kareem. Excellent.
The show looks really good, and you should be on. You should be on more than once per week. From Sammy Kling. And P.S. Has Earl ever been on the show? The answer is no.
Yes, he has.
He's been in the
he's
back
been in the
before.
back. He hasn't been on the panel, but he's been in the back.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, who's that guy with the glasses?
Frank.
Oh, you mean Ivan?
No, you, the white hair.
Frank,
Don't
hi.
worry about me.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you like
That's
gay?
the son of Danny Avalon, whatever his name is.
Are you a faggot?
Avalon.
You loser.
What's the question?
What?
You're a loser.
Oh, no.
That's not nice.
Stop it. Be nice to the guests.
These people that are calling up are just so rude.
Yeah,
I
Yes,
just
very.
have I have one favor to ask of you guys.
Yeah.
When the people with the puppets stand up, I just want to see who they are or what they look like.
There are no people back
There's
there.
nobody back there.
Oh, there's no one doing it, right? It's just magic?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, I love you.
Hey, you hear that? That's
I
nice
think
now.
you're beautiful. I think you're sexy. And I really, really want you.
Oh.
I just love you. You're such a great actor. And I think you will be a success.
Why
When?
But
When?
only with me, baby. I want to fuck you, Dave. I'm not kidding. I'm so serious. Dave, you're great. And you can laugh. I know you want to smile. I see it. Go ahead, Dave. Oh, I love when you're violent. I love when you beat up the monkey. But I love you too, monkey. Or pig, or whatever you are. I love you all.
Okay.
And, you guys?
Yeah.
The Knicks are up by 3 with 5 seconds left. Jackson just hit 2 free throws. They're up
Timeout?
90-87 with 4 seconds left.
Okay.
Time out now?
Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, Frank. How are you doing?
Hello.
I saw the show the other day with Benny Bell on it. That was incredible.
Benny Bell, right?
How did you ever get him?
Cream.
Oh, shaving cream.
Yeah, where was he?
Oh, you see, Avey just knew that. He just mentioned shaving cream.
Of course I
Yeah.
do.
Avey knows music.
Classic.
Yeah, where'd you find him?
He was living somewhere in Brooklyn, and I didn't even know he was alive because I called Joe Franklin and said, "How do I reach Benny Bell?" And he said, "Oh, Benny Bell's dead." And he wasn't. He was just there.
Good old Joe Franklin.
Joe Franklin's sort of dead too, so. I love your show, and I have a question. Frank, are you doing anything besides Beyond Vaudeville?
No, this is it. This is how I spend all my time, and Joey, and David does accounting stuff. But this is how This
I had heard somewhere down the line that you had something else that you're doing.
No, this is.
Well,
this
he's
is
doing
it.
a show with Caroline.
Oh, the live
right?
show, yeah, and this is the live show we're going to have Horseshack, remember, from Welcome Back, Kotter.
He produces porns now.
Who?
Ron Palillo.
No.
Yes, he does. He's very big in the porn industry as a producer.
Well, he
I
didn't
don't
tell
think
us.
you want him
company.
there.
We gotta find it.
The monkey says no.
It's true. Yeah.
He didn't tell us anything about that.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah.
We better investigate that,
I
right?
don't know. Well, maybe that's an added attraction for some people.
As long as he's not in him, I guess that'd be okay.
I guess the show will just have a bigger climax.
Ivan.
Yeah.
That guy's done my job. He's not good. Jackson's going up the court. First, Knicks inbound the ball. It's stolen by Detroit. And then the Knicks steal it back off Dumas.
Yeah.
He's a fucking idiot. Tall white boy, but he can't play. I'm white too. That's all right.
Game over?
No, not yet. Jackson, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Jackson, right now, 2.7. Lambeer's just fouled.
What score?
Knicks are up by 3.
Oh, so the game's over.
Wow, but they're gonna get lucky.
Nah.
You think so? It was good. They put fucking Jackson on the line 1 point up, hit some both, and then they try to piston in the pants because they can't do shit.
Okay.
Hey, yo. I'm not gonna say shit this time. The comedians. Let me speak to that boy, like the one that talks.
Yeah, Frank.
Oh, hello. Frank.
One that talks.
Yeah, the one that talks. Everyone else doesn't talk. The monkey don't talk. Another guy can't talk.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing, guy? How you doing?
All right.
What time's your show on?
On Sundays.
Move. Hey, monkey breath, move.
Sundays at 9:30 p.m. and Mondays at 6 p.m.
On 16 also?
Yeah.
I never see you. What kind of special guests do you have on the show?
Just about anybody who can come on if you want. We've had all the G Street guys and just anybody who can come on. And you should be as.
I'm not sure what's happening to the audio here. Hopefully it's going to come back. There were always technical issues on these shows, especially the live shows like this G Street Live that we're watching. Matthew Fuller is pointing out in chat that Joey the Monkey was on Jeopardy. That's true. John Walsh, who was Joey the Monkey, did appear on Jeopardy and actually won an episode and then was defeated in the next one. He was very fortunate in that his first appearance when he won, there was a Shakespeare category. And believe it or not, John Walsh, Joey the Monkey, was a very accomplished Shakespearean actor. He had actually done Shakespeare and he knew Shakespeare and he was able to just zip through the category on Jeopardy, which let him race ahead to the lead. Vic Martino is saying happy birthday from he and Book. And if Book were here, him as well. Okay. And let's shake on it, shaking. Vic Martino, someone had mentioned in the chat that I was trying to bring in William Brown, who was not able to join us, but I would have you come on now just to say hi, but I'm not sure I have an email for you to send you an invite. So let me see. Oh, actually, it looks like William Brown did join us. Wait a second. He's hold on. Well, wait, let me take this. I'm going to take G Street off for a second. And
here I am!
Aha! William Brown, you
like
are
the
here.
last time I silenced the YouTube browser page.
William, I'm so glad you could join us, especially today on my birthday. This is a
yes, and a happy birthday to you. Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
unfortunate though that I look backwards.
This is you look great, and this is a special,
well, thank you very much.
this is a special birthday treat for me, and a special treat for everyone
absolutely.
in chat. So, William, what do you remember about G Street Live? Did you watch that show? Do you know?
I did see it a couple of times. I thought there were some who thought that the G in G Street stood for Gruberg.
But
because
no,
it did have a sort of show about nothing vibe to it, the way Seinfeld would later have.
Right. And now, are you offended by the language when you hear this on these public access shows?
You were asking this as somebody who was a regular viewer of Midnight Blue and who actually contributed a few guest editorials to it.
Right.
So that's sort of like a rhetorical question.
A good point. Now, Matthew Fuller is saying, here's Mr. Brown, the living legend. Does anyone have a question for the great William Brown?
Yeah, for the great one, yes.
Tony D. Pasquale is asking, was this filmed on an Ikigami camera, the G Street Live?
What studio was it? Was it the same one Beyond Vaudeville was based?
It was in Jim Claddock's studio.
I know that, but I mean, they had two studios on the second floor. One was smaller than the other.
Oh, it was in the studio where we did some Beyond Vaudeville episodes.
Well, then it would have used the ITC 730A or 730APs.
Ah, okay. And those are the only cameras they ever used in that studio?
In that studio when I was there. Now, the reason I thought the XCA1 said XCAL was because of the way the sides were designed, because there was a line straight far too close to the one.
Aha. Now, I know these were Ikegami cameras because you have informed us of this. What were they also Ikegami lenses on these cameras?
Well, that I couldn't tell you, but if they were, I wouldn't be surprised.
Ah, okay. And now, what were the cameras that were that when we shot on the 59th Street studio, we did some shows there. What were those cameras?
Well, I know that the early episodes, including the one with Hugh Simmons, used the ITC 350 by Ikegami. But when I did my Swan Song, they went with an LED based camera, or digitally based as opposed to tube, HC 340.
Aha. Okay.
In fact, I said that on the show itself.
I got it. Okay. Now, is there any news on the Benny Hill front? I know you're a huge Benny Hill fan.
Well, I have been of late a contributor to their fandom, to a fandom site on him. And I've been correcting a few things and also putting in some contexts as to certain references that he made on the show.
Okay. And I know you've also done a lot of research into ribbon signs, tickers.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
I actually visited last week the New York Public Library to see a few things in the Art Crafts Strauss collection they had, because they had a whole bunch of papers going back decades. They don't have everything, but they have a few things. Unfortunately, one of them was Translux Flashcast / Adcast, which was on a lot of Art Crafts Strauss billboards.
Okay.
And their character set was very narrow. The 26 letters, 8 numbers, 2 through 9, and only 4 symbols: apostrophe, period, dash, and $sign.
Ah, okay. So, and by the way, just to fill anyone in, if you're not familiar with what Mr. Brown's talking about, we're talking about the ticker signs that would appear like in Times Square, where the sentences would sort of read across like a ticker, like at the bottom of a news channel or something, right? And do these exist much anymore? These ticker
no,
signs?
they don't. All of them were replaced by LED screens.
Okay, gotcha. So I guess you would consider that to be quite a loss.
Oh, tell me about it. In terms of the historical stuff and all that,
yeah.
I can pretty much tell sometimes who owned a billboard just on the basis of what type of fonts were on the zippers.
Wow.
For example, their rival, Douglas Lee, especially after 1958, they had some zippers which used fonts from a company called Naxon Telesign in Chicago.
Okay.
And I have another Shel Silverstein story for you. In 1982, we had a cat who was spayed, and the nurse brought her back with a salad bowl inside the cat carrying case, and he was there to give my mother another one of his manuscripts. And the nurse was saying, you're wondering why there is this bowl of salad inside a cat carrying case. And meanwhile, as she's going on about this, he's furiously writing on his hand, which is another example of how anything would, in terms of inspire him for creativity.
Wow. Now, do you have any idea what that incident translated to into any of his work, if it did, or?
That I wouldn't know about, but it certainly spurred him at the moment.
Ah, okay. Yes. So Tony DiPasquale is saying in chat, author of The Giving Tree. Yes, author of The Giving Tree.
Oh, I have a copy of that. He autographed it for my mother. As a matter of fact, let me get back to you. Hold on.
Okay. So while we're waiting for William to go get that, yes, Tony, I only discovered recently on one of these live chats with William Brown that his mom actually would be worked with Shel Silverstein typing all his manuscripts. So so he would be in their home, and here we go. So this is
Now this is backwards, remember? So bear with me.
Oh,
but he actually personally autographed it.
Wow. So so he just wrote there, "With love, Shel Silverstein," it looks like,
Basically,
right?
yes.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's
Yes.
great. That you must treasure that.
Oh, we certainly do. I've had it ever since.
Yeah. William, you mentioned when I was asking about public access shows and the sort of R-rated nature of them, or R-rated bordering on X, I guess you might say. There was another public access show that ran for a little while, a call-in show with Danger and Kashmir. Do you remember them?
Not that I know of. However, do you remember a program which was from California that happened to air here? It was called Networking USA with Barbara Venezia.
No,
you don't?
I don't remember that.
Well, the funny thing about that is they used the exact same Zuma TV text fonts that Midnight Blue used.
Oh, okay. And so when was that? That was airing in the 90s, or
it was within the same time period. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to add a scene from Danger and Kashmir. I do have more of this show, but I didn't clip the whole thing.
By the way, what you have in your collection among the audition tapes for Oddville, my performance of George's Gorilla.
I don't. You did an audition? For
I did an audition for Oddville MTV. I happened to attend the place on 1633 Broadway where the auditions were held, and I actually did a cohesive version of George's Gorilla, which should have been performed in the first place.
Well, I'm sure that does exist, so I will have to.
You'll have to look for it
in the boxes. I believe that I have all the audition footage, and there was lots of it for Oddville, so I'll look for that.
Okay, but at least I'm alerting you.
Yeah, and I'm and thank you for that, because I didn't remember that. But I'm going to add to the stage. This is Danger and Kashmir. Again, I didn't include a long clip because the callers are really
vile.
They're really X-rated on this, and we heard some on G Street, but like this. So I just put a quick clip so you could so everyone could see this show. It was basically a call-in show with two women who worked in the adult industry. They proudly
so-called adult industry.
Yes.
I've seen a few in passing, and the way they approached it in a way, in terms of their titles, was rather juvenile, frankly.
Well, here we go. This is their names are Danger and Kashmir.
Yeah.
To your girlfriend, you are beautiful.
Here. 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 No, suck on it. Suck on it. Kiss my eye. I'm crying. Suck on my foot. You said she chased me. Look my eye. That's how you do it, right, baby?
It's alright, so she can suck your toes.
You don't need to see my feet. I'm putting it right in your face. I'm emotional. Don't be quiet. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was just a taste of that. You don't remember those two?
No, I wouldn't. And this is a person who has seen a lot.
Yes. So anyway,
does my feed look a little better than the last time?
Does which look better? I'm sorry.
Does my feed look a little better than the last time, irrespective of the image reversed?
Yeah, no, it looks fine. You're coming through just fine.
Thank you.
So let's see. Chris Bungo is asking, was that a leased access Channel J show? Chris, actually, I don't think it was. I think that aired on just regular public access TV. The difference being, we've talked about this, but leased access television was a time that was paid for by people like Al Goldstein that
and Robin Bird.
And Robin Bird.
And other people. And Steve Gruberg for his loop shows.
Yes, loop shows. Yes, Steve Gruberg had bought a bunch of these girly loops of women just kind of cavorting and on sets, nude from the, I guess, maybe 50s and 60s, black and white. Yeah,
with jazzy-based library production music.
Right. Okay. And so let's see. Vic Martino is saying early cable television home of William Brown, Rich Brown, David Green, Midnight Blue, plus Book and Martino, and many, many others. Yes, and again, if we can do a Book and Martino reunion, please let us know if Book is interested in that. Is there, William? That was so interesting seeing that signed book you had from Shel Silverstein. Anything else you can do for show and tell for us in the moment?
Well, that seems to be it for now. But the memories, the memories. Another thing was we had a set designer who lived next to us who did a lot of different Broadway and off-Broadway plays, including a few of Harvey Firestein's Torch Song Trilogy and Spook House.
Okay.
That's probably how we got to know Betty Aberlin, which keys into the Mr. Rogers thing that we discussed on the last show I was on.
Yes, that you had a connection.
But anyway, at one point, certain of the props from Spook House were kept in our house. And Shel often brought in friends of his, including Dennis LeCourrier of Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show, and Bobby Bear, to our house to see them. Including people, one guy dressed up in a mafia hitman uniform, an abandoned baby in a garbage can, 2 hoods.
Wow.
A few rats in a garbage can.
Now, how many albums, record albums, did Shel Silverstein release?
Well, he recorded for quite a few labels, including Cadet, which was a subsidiary of Chess. Which was really wild. It's almost like the late crooner Tony Martin for a period in the mid '60s on Motown.
Now, and it's interesting that he, really his legacy very much seems to be
he was one of those who had a voice for print in terms of his recording career. I also have an autographed album of a 1970 reissue of one of his early Atlantic albums, which was reissued as Inside Shel Silverstein. Unfortunately, the quality is such I couldn't show it because it got damaged by mold in some area, which had a few leaks. But when he autographed it on a ballpoint pen, he said, "You know what happens when you rummage through the gutter." And he had that type of sense of humor.
Now, did you lose anything else of great value in that leaking?
Well, I lost a few things, including a Brock Peters album from 59-60, one of whose concerts at the Village Gate, which was recorded for that album, my mother happened to attend.
Ah, okay.
And when she was there, the power for the microphone went out, but no matter. The audience could still hear Brock Peters from far away. He had that much of a voice. Now, you compare that to some of so-called singers today, where you can barely hear them if they're nearby with all the headsets and all that.
Correct. Yes. Now, Michael Tomorrow is asking, can William Brown still do the dance that he did on Beyond Vaudeville with Joey the Monkey?
Well, let's see. Sorry about that.
That's fantastic, and that was without the bagpipe accompaniment that you had.
My apologies. I was wearing my my earplugs. Yet I could still hear you.
Yes. Well, that was a treat, William. Thank you for that, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
As
I said, I was trying to make it like Jackie Gleason.
Now, Sheriff Brackett is saying in chat, Brock Peters, great voice, played Darth Vader in the Star Wars NPR radio plays.
Well, I know that his voice sounded similar to James Earl Jones.
Okay, but that's news to you about the NPR.
Well, I think I read that somewhere.
Okay, gotcha.
But I grew up with a lot of folk and country folk and ethnic music in the house. So therefore, my interests are more varied than most people who grew up from the time I was growing up.
And what were some of those artists that
I had a few Kingston Trio albums, a few by Ian and Sylvia, some of Johnny Cash, collections of early Waylon before he went outlaw.
Okay.
Some stuff by Mel Tillis, and like that. My mother for years had Pennsylvania Dutch folk songs on Folkways. At one point, she also had Arabic and Druze music. We had a couple of albums by Theodore Bickel, and like that.
I attended the last Weavers show at Carnegie Hall. That became.
Well, I know about them. I know that until the records were broken in the 1990s, they had the longest consecutive streak at number one when Goodnight Irene hit the top for 13 straight weeks.
Wow.
Under Gordon Jenkins and his orchestra on Decca.
Now,
but I know about them, yeah.
Now, do you recall the serial number on that particular record, or?
No, what, on Goodnight Irene? I don't have it, but
okay.
We did, however, have for many years the We Shall Overcome album that Pete Seeger did at Carnegie Hall in 1963. And one of my favorite tracks on that were Little Boxes and Guantanamera.
Okay, yes.
And I've had it in both mono and stereo.
Right, and Little Boxes, which was kind of a criticism of Levittown and
Little Boxes made of ticky-tacky, but the whole suburban thing.
Right, okay. Ramey Winter in chat is saying that Ramey got into Irish folk recently. Do you have any?
Well, I know about the Chieftains. I've heard some of their songs.
Okay.
And, like that, there are people who think that the bagpipes are associated with Irish, so that's I could see why that clip of me upstaging Joey is put up every St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, and if anyone here has not seen William Brown's dance,
it's wild.
Yes, it was on an episode on Beyond Vaudeville where Alison Steele,
Marvin Scott, Alison Steele, Chauncey Howell,
right,
the morbidly obese funny man Dave West,
yes, right,
and the bagpipe player himself Dan Armstrong, and it was star-studded.
Now, Buttermilk Jug is saying in chat, awesome that William Brown. I'm lucky to be here with William Brown. And Buttermilk Jug says that they like the song Sama Kama Wacky Brown by the Kingston Trio. Does that sound familiar, that one?
I'll have to look into their discography from that. But when I was growing up, the albums we had were the Kingston Trio at large, Here We Go Again, Make Way, Close Up, Time to Think, and Back in Town, which was the last album they ever did for Capitol.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Now,
and, by the way, Back in Town, one of the guitarists on stage at the Hungry Eye in San Francisco, where it was recorded, was Glenn Campbell. 3 years before he first made it as a solo artist with Gentle on My Mind.
Well, I'm sure everyone here joining us tonight is...
I'm sure they're not coming apart.
Well, yes, and I'm sure that they are thrilled to have had this added bonus, William, of getting to see you once again and to hear some more information. This wasn't about public access, which is what we all came for. But
or as some would have called it, given that whatever in Kashmir, pubic access.
Yes. And let me see. There's a question here. Did William ever hear anything from the lady he called fat on Beyond Vaudeville? He didn't mean it that way, I don't think, but she took it that way. I was just wondering what happened there.
It was the way it was worded. Let me put it that way. It was sort of like why you hear about Benny Hill used to do a routine every once in a while about the difference between saying something as he was bent on seeing her versus the sight of her doubled him up. And what you cited was an example of the latter in terms of the wording.
Right. Okay. And this is we're referencing when Kay Ballard was a host on Beyond.
Yeah, a guest.
A guest. Correct. I'm sorry. And so there was
it was the wording. I was trying to be hard hitting, and
Right.
unfortunately, the bullets ran out.
Yes. Well, if any of you don't know what we're talking about here, you can see the episode.
See the carnage for yourself
at Beyond Vaudeville on YouTube. Yes. Well, thank you, William. I know it's always a treat for everyone to see you, and
at least you found out some more stuff about Shel Silverstein, about the real Shel Silverstein.
Absolutely, and thank you, William, and we'll have you back again soon. Okay.
Okay. Much obliged.
All right. Thank you again. Wow, William Brown. I mean, that's a birthday treat for me. I just didn't know we were going to be seeing William Brown tonight, and wow, And so tonight we've seen so much. We saw more Stairway to Stardom. We saw Beyond Vaudeville as guests on my craft show. We saw a little of Danger and Kashmir, and we saw Beyond Vaudeville on G Street Live with Frank and David and Joey the Monkey. So it really has been a fun-filled night here. I want to thank everybody who participated in the Super Chat. Again, Chris Bungo Studios, Chris Henderson, Jose Montano, Joy Coquette, Skyscraper Television, Paul Brueggemann, Amanda Lust, Jose Montano, Sheriff Brackett, Ben Wilkinson. Thank you all. And that is all just going to go into digitizing more and more of this stuff. So plenty more tapes in the boxes and plenty more digitizing to do. So just final words in chat. Asking Kitty Carlisle was on Beyond Vaudeville. Absolutely. Look it up on at Beyond Vaudeville on YouTube. It's a fun episode. It was a thrill to have Kitty Carlisle Hart, someone of her stature on the show. That was awesome. And Ramey Winter saying this was the best Saturday night ever. Ramey, wow. That might be an exaggeration, but I'm glad that you had a good time. I had a good time too. Checker Phil, hi Checker Phil. Didn't realize you were in here. Saying have a great birthday. Thank you, Checker Phil. It's been really fun sharing it with all of you here. I think that's it. Scott Dog saying always a surprise here. Thanks again, Scott. Thank you for joining us. And we'll keep the surprises coming. So thanks again, everybody. Hope you have a great evening or a great day wherever you are in the world right now. Just if you haven't already, please be sure to hit like and hit subscribe if you haven't at Beyond Vaudeville at YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook. And I think our Facebook followers is getting close to 25,000. We're almost there. So just amazing, all the support that you're all giving, and really appreciate all that. So thanks again, everybody. And we'll do this again sometime soon, I hope. Bye.